Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another quick look at a game on Kickstarter. This one is one that both interests me, and I have some things that I'm kind of want to say when we get later in it. This is a Kickstarter started by Toby Fox. For those of you familiar with Homestuck, he has done a big part of the music in that. In terms of both helping to master the albums as well as to create some of the big tracks in the comic. So he started up this Kickstarter a couple of days ago. It's already well past funding. Obviously having the Homestuck fandom, which is quite large, behind it has helped to fund it quite quickly. So we're just going to take a quick look at this. This is my first time playing this game. I kind of wanted to jump into it right away, and I'm letting this, what I'm looking for here, this cinematic play out while I'm talking here. So yeah, it's already well since funded, so it's not really a support this game thing, it's just kind of a quick look at what's going on with it. So yeah, this is essentially, as you've seen in the story, it's essentially monsters and humans used to live together, monsters were banished by humans, and then stuff happens from there. One of the points in the Kickstarter was that it's traditional RPG, but it's completely possible to get through without fighting by negotiating your way out of things. So we're going to be seeing what this game is like. Let's see. C is for menu, confirm, full screen, escape, quit. When HP equals 0, you lose. Name the fallen human. Let's go with... So yeah, as mentioned, this is kind of a traditional style RPG from what I understand. So we're going to jump into it, see what it's got going for it. There we go. Is this name correct? Yes, it is. The Fresh Maker. So we got this little person standing here. I will say that the music during that intro I've quite enjoyed. Of all the things I kind of fully expect to enjoy, the music is pretty high up there, because I have enjoyed most of Radiation's work on Homestuck music, so I kind of expect good things from it. So I'm in this room. Okay, I can walk this way. That was not the way I expected to be able to walk. Except that leads me to nothing. Oh. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess a little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of levels. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. Okay, touche. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Woo, we got free love. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. That hurt me, you evil flower. You idiot. In this world, it's kill or be killed. Why would anyone pass up an opportunity like this? Oh dear Lord. Die. What am I supposed to do? Oh, that works. A little fireball just saved me. What a cretin, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. Okay, Mr. Weird-looking creature. I do like the art design in this so far. The shadow of the ruins looms above, filling you with determination. Save. Return. Up the stairs and keep following this guy. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the sight of them. I'm just gonna step on these extra switches that were ignored for whatever reason. Only the fearless may proceed. Brave ones, foolish ones, both walk not the middle road. To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labeled the ones that you need to flip. Why, thank you. Press Z to read signs. That's really convenient. Thank you for that information. Stay on the path. What if I don't want to stay on the path? I see no damage to not staying on the path. I guess I have to press this switch. Please press this switch. Toriel. Flip. Please press this switch too. Toriel. Splendid! I am proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room. What happens if I press this switch? The switch doesn't even work. Touché. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. That seems redundant. Why would I talk to a dummy? You encounter the dummy. Fight. Ah, the dummies are not for fighting. They are for talking. We do not want to hurt anybody, do we? Come now. Okay, well I must have did something wrong there. There is another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it. The graphical aesthetic of this game is quite nice too. It definitely has the feel of an old school game. Frogget attacks you. Act. Frogget. Compliment. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was scared anyway. And then Toriel comes in and glares at him, and he runs away. You won! You earn 0 XP and 0 gold. The western room is the eastern room's blueprint. This is the puzzle, but here, take my hand for a moment. Well, that's pleasant. It seems like every one of these are just going down, but they're still following a specific path. Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now. I guess. You have done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like you to walk to the end of the room by yourself. Forgive me for this. Okay. I'm assuming she's gonna turn evil, or he, or whatever it is, and we're gonna have to fight them? Or is this room just never ending? Nope, it's definitely changing. This is a very long hallway. I guess it is kind of building dramatic tension. A pillar! Dot dot dot. Greetings, my child. Do not worry, I did not leave you. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me. However, there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. I must attend to some business and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you have a need for anything, just call. Be good, alright? Cell phone! Ring. Hello, this is Toriel. You have not left the room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try to solve them yourself. Be good, alright? Click. Ha! Like she thinks I'm actually gonna not go through there. Leaf pile! Let's see what's in here. There's a book. It says, take one. Take a piece of candy? Sure, why not? Press C to open the menu. Item. Monster candy. Use. You ate a monster candy. Very unlicorice-like. Your HP was maxed out. Well, now I feel foolish for having eaten one. How disgusting. You feel like the scum of the earth. I wonder how far you can go with this. Take one. Take a candy? Yes. You took too much too fast. The candy spills onto the floor. Aww. Poor candy. Talk about true-to-life trick-or-treating. Uh-oh. We got a battle. Whimsum approached meekly. Let's console. Halfway through your first world, Whimsum bursts into tears and runs away. You won! Woo! That is actually kind of an interesting mechanic, to be able to talk to enemies instead of just having to fight them. We just fell down a hole, and that's always a good thing. And then we take the staircase up this way. We get in a fight against Frogget. Let's fight Frogget. Kinda missed the perfect timing there. Ribbit, ribbit. Frogget doesn't seem to know why it's here. Life is difficult for this enemy. Okay, so our combat is divided up into... obviously we can act, which is talking to them. We can use an item. We can fight, which gives you that little timed mechanic. Or when the enemy attacks, you can try to dodge their attacks by way of that little mini game. Meow. Okay, apparently the frog is now a cat. Okay, that's kind of interesting, actually. We have killed Frogget, which gives us 3 XP and 12 gold. So apparently if we try to not fight, we don't get experience, but if we do fight, we do. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer, cinnamon or butterscotch? Cinnamon for sure. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Click. Ring. Hello, this is Toriel. You do not dislike butterscotch, do you? I know what your preference is, but... would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? Right, I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Apparently Toriel is planning on cooking us dinner. 3 out of 4 gray rocks recommend you push them. What if this is the 4th gray rock? Then I'll feel bad for pushing it. Fight! Another Frogget? Let's threaten the Frogget. But was scared anyway. Shiver, shiver. Compliment. But was flattered anyway. Blushes deeply. Ribbit. Frogget seems reluctant to fight you. Compliment. But was flattered anyway. And we can dodge these flies. Mercy. Spare. You won. You earn 0 XP and 2 gold. So it seems like you got really a choice to make between fighting and getting experience, or talking to them and gaining just the gold. I'm curious to how that plays out in the long term. Please don't step on the leaves. What if I want to step on the leaves? Mold small block the way. Let's imitate. You lie immobile with mold small. You feel like you understand the world a little better. Burble burb. I do actually really like this fighting mechanic where you're gonna try to dodge the attacks there. Flirt. You wiggle your hips. Mold small wiggles back. What a meaningful conversation. That is a very meaningful conversation. Mold small burbles quietly. Let's imitate it again. Slime sounds. Whoa. This is turning a little bit bullet helly. Flirt some more. Sexy wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. The aroma of lime gelatin wafts through. Let's flirt some more. More slime sounds. Imitate. But see, here's the thing, is that it seems kind of like when you use conversation, the fights don't end naturally. You can just do mercy, where you spare or flee them, or you can fight them. Let's mercy again, spared. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get past this area. Because when I go up the stairs here, I'm brought back to here. There is a patch of... Oh, this is a puzzle. You can walk through certain areas. How to figure that out which ones, I'm not sure. Frogget and Winsome drew near. Let's compliment Frogget. Forgive me. Oh god. Oh god. Halfway through your first word, Winsome bursts into tears and runs away. Well, we're halfway down. Frogget seems reluctant to fight you. Let's compliment Frogget. Blushes deeply, Ribbit. You know what? We're gonna fight you, Frogget. I'm sorry. Hop hop. This game definitely has some interesting mechanics to it. It's been fun so far. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go on with this, but it will take some getting used to, the different battle mechanics there, where some things will allow you to... Where some things allow you to get out of the fight without fighting, but at the same time, when you do that, you don't get experience, you can't level up. So I'm curious how exactly that balance is. Frogget hop close. We're just gonna fight for a while. Get used to this battle mechanic with the timing mechanism. I'm sorry, Frogget. I know you don't want to fight me. So, what are my thoughts on this game so far? It's definitely entertaining. I'm not sure... Didn't you read the sign downstairs? Oh god. But, I'm not sure how the story is gonna go as we get farther into it. But so far I am enjoying my time with the game. The main thing that You raise your arms and wiggle your fingers. Whip some sweet freaks out. I can't handle this! Console. So I'm not sure exactly how and how the story is gonna go or anything. Like I said, this is my first impressions with this game. The one thing that I do have to say is that on the Kickstarter page, it does list the it does have a question in the frequently asked questions section about how long the game is gonna be, and it says it's about 3 to 4 times the length of the demo, or 2 to 3 hours. Or 2 to 4 hours, I mean. Which is kind of on the very short side for a game like this that is a traditional-esque RPG. Given that once you play through and understand the story, you might not have nearly as much of a reason to play through again. I don't know if there's any kind of branching or anything planned. Your love increased. Yay! But, oops. But yeah, so this is definitely a very short game, and the minimum tier that gets you a copy of the game is $10. Obviously, as I mentioned, this game doesn't really need backed at this point. It's already been backed. But, you are going to want to think of that if you decide to give it a little bit extra to work toward more stretch goals. that this isn't going to be a game that you're going to get a ton of time with in the long run. And you know, $10 isn't horrible, but for a short game like 2 or 4 hours, I do feel like $10 is a little bit more than I would normally pay. Obviously it's supporting someone who has done good work before, and it's, you know, as with always with Kickstarter, a lot of times you do end up paying for more than what you're... I had a little glitch there as all the holes just disappeared. But when you're dealing with Kickstarter, you are quite often paying more than... Whoa there, partner. Who said you could push me around? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, pumpkin. You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? That was the wrong direction? Okay, think I got it. Good job, Mr. Rock. So yeah, you know, obviously with Kickstarter, a lot of times you're paying more than you normally would for the game in order to support the developers, which is all well and good normally. Since this game is already funded, I would like to see more stretch goals reached, because I think that from what I've seen so far, this does seem like it's a game that has some potential. But also just remember that when you're pledging that, you know, you're going to be getting a few hours worth of gameplay out of this plan. It might go up, obviously, but it's not planned to be something really big that you're going to get a huge amount of time out of. And that does kind of make it a more meaningful value weighing. Whoops, horribly failed that, but still won. Hey! You wanted me to stay there? You're giving me a real workout. Jerk. I guess that's the 1 out of 4 stones that doesn't agree to being pushed around. Knowing the mouse might one day get its hole, leave its hole and get the cheese, it fills you with determination. But yeah, so I do think this is a good game. I do think it's worth supporting on Kickstarter, helping it reach more stretch goals. And I do think Radiation has done good work in the past, and I do believe that he'll continue to do so. The music in the game for sure has been good so far. I've liked the art style. The battle mechanic is unique, and I've quite enjoyed that as well. So, pretty much my main thing to say here is just make sure that you consider the value proposition of this before you pledge to it. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Are they gone yet? Zzz. This ghost keeps saying zzz out loud repeatedly, pretending to sleep. Move it with force? Sure. Here comes Napstablook. Let's flirt with Napstablook. I'd just weigh you down. Oh man, this guy is sad. He's attacking with his tears. That's kind of horrible. Napstablook is wishing they weren't here. Cheer. You gave Napstablook a patient smile. Heh. Really not feeling up to it right now. Sorry. Napstablook looks just a little bit better. He told Napstablook a little joke. So I'm curious, since this is almost a bossish encounter, cheering seems to have improved Napstablook's mood again. Napstablook wants to show you something. Let me try. I call it Dapperblook. Oh my god, that's awesome. He just made a top hat out of his tears. That is incredible. That is incredible. I'm cheering him on more. Oh gee. I usually come to the ruins because there's nobody around, but today I met somebody nice. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way. Well, wasn't that guy nice? So I guess there are occasions when... Spider bake sale down and to the right. Come eat food made by spiders for spiders, of spiders. That sounds horrible, but let's go. Spider bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. Leave 18 gold in the web? Sure. Some spiders crawled down and gave you a jug. What's in the jug? Spider cider. That kind of rhymes. Actually, it does rhyme, I should say, but, you know. So anyway, I'm probably going to be ending this video here before long. Ribbit, excuse me, human. I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act a certain way or fight until you almost defeat them, they might not want to battle you anymore. If a monster does not want to fight you, please, use some mercy, human. Ribbit. So, yeah, I'll probably be ending, right about now, actually. There's just one switch. There's just one switch where? Let's check what's down here. Okay, so it's in the one over here. There are some creatures laying around as well, but that opens up the path forward for us. So I'm going to call it quits on this quick look at this Kickstarter game, UnderTale, by Toby Fox. If you do like what you see and you're okay with the length, feel free to check it out on Kickstarter. Right now, the most current stretch goal it's working towards is monster designs by Magnolia Porter. I'm not entirely sure who Magnolia Porter is, but that's just a possible stretch goal right now. So far it's getting solid backing. It's at 15,466 of its 5,000 in 2 days. So I mean, it definitely doesn't need your support if you're not sure. But if you want to check it out, either way, the demo is available on the Kickstarter page. If you don't want to pledge necessarily, but you want to check it out and play the game yourself, that is available. I'm sure there are more stretch goals coming up as time goes on that'll be that'll be available as more money comes in. It's 17,500 for the monster designs segment, so it's a little bit to go before the next one would be unveiled. If you're okay with the 2 to 4 hour length, you can pledge $10 for a digital download of the game, or $30 for the game and the soundtrack with your name in the game's ending credits. Otherwise, if you want to, you can play the demo, wait for it to release. Obviously it's backed, so this will be in progress. The plan so far says that it will be done sometime mid-2014. So feel free to check it out. For now, I will go ahead and take my leave from here. Leave some of the demo to be discovered by yourselves. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any comments, likes, subscriptions, anything to help support me would be much appreciated. In the meantime, I will leave the Kickstarter link in the description, as well as, and that'll have the link to the Kickstarter, on which the demo is linked right at the top of it, right above the story segment. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.